we're going to put your trust in each other to the test. You will be working in pairs, and each pair will have to recreate one of my signature dishes. But your responsibilities will be divided. One member of the pair tastes it, and one makes it. You will have to trust one another. The pair that recreates my dish the closest will win the challenge for their team. Got it?
Yes, Chef.
Good.
Taste It Now, Make It is a Hell's Kitchen classic, but Chef Ramsay's got a twist, so it just totally changes up the whole entire game.
Right. Pairs.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, Paulie?
No, nothing.
Oh, you were mumbling to Ryan there, almost like you were on a date.
No.
What were you mumbling?
He was asking me to be.
I was saying, do you want a pair or split?
I see. You're getting out there first.
I always try to think. I trust Ryan as a cook, and Wendy can't cook, and I'm just sick of Devin as a person in general.
Okay, pairs. You've got a minute to decide amongst yourselves.
Pairs?
Yeah, I mean, I think I would rather. Wendy's got a really great palate. I think she could pick out what everything's in there. How do you feel, Devin? What would you rather do?
I'd rather be with Paulie.
Do you have a good palate, or do you want to cook?
I'm good at everything, so it's just at this point.
Okay, then Heidi and I and you two.
Yes.
It's gotta.
Red team. Who's tasting, who's cooking? Pair number one.
Kimberly is tasting, I will be cooking.
Pair number two, Andrew.
I'm going to be cooking, Heather's going to be tasting.
Wow, interesting. Blue team. Pair number one.
Paulie's tasting, I'm cooking, Chef.
Damn, I guess Paulie got dumped by Ryan. Ryan, why didn't you go with Paulie?
The boys wanted to go together.
Love it.
I asked Ryan if she wanted to partner up, and she said no. So I got stuck with the Devin.
Pair number two.
I will be tasting, Ryan will be cooking.
Okay, listen carefully. Red team, blue team. You have 30 minutes to recreate my signature dish. Your time starts now. Let's go.
Putting a new spin on a Hell's Kitchen classic. Today, one chef will taste.
You'll have to look, not taste.
And then instruct their teammate on which ingredients they need to execute the dish.
Take that meat down.
I feel great about this partnership with Andrew and I. He's great at cooking, I'm great at cooking. We got this in the bag. Bill.
Are you positive it's veal?
The chefs must trust one another and work together to correctly identify as many of the ingredients as possible.
You think it's pork?
Yeah, that's definitely pork.
Okay, we'll go pork.
Identifying the protein is essential to winning this challenge.
You want veal?
I'm tasting like a pork chop.
So you want to go with this?
I am pretty confident it's pork, but I kind of thought maybe it could have been the veal.
I'm going to cook them both, and then we can look at it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a pork chop.
I feel like it's the veal chop.
Really? Mm-hmm. It's not pork, are you sure?
I'm not 100% sure on this protein. So I take one of the slices and I lick it to see what it is without the spices. I lick it again. Definitely veal.
Okay.
It's veal. There's no way this is pork.
18 minutes to go.
Yes, Chef.
With their proteins chosen,
What's that puree, Wendy?
the chefs must now decipher the flavor of the puree.
It's definitely figs, and I think this orange stuff here is the persimmon.
Okay.
All right, Paulie, where are we at?
It's got pear and a little persimmon in it.
What is that orange thing that's in there, the little
I'm gonna
dice?
say persimmon, like a persimmon puree.
While Kimberly, Wendy, and Paulie all believe that persimmon is the way to go.
What's on it?
Apricot, mustard seed.
Apricot and mustard seed? That sounds good.
Heather believes Chef Ramsay used apricot.
It didn't have any other dried fruit in it, because there is dried cherries over here.
No, all I taste is apricot. It's sweet, it's tart. I know 110% apricots is on the plate.
We have 10 minutes to go.
Yes, Chef.
Pull that pork chop and let it sit.
Do you want me to tell you what I feel is in the side?
Yes, of course.
For the final element, the chefs need to select the correct greens.
I think it's collard.
Okay.
Let me see the green again.
We're going Swiss chard, yeah?
Yeah, I Swiss chard.
Okay.
Are you sure that's not kale?
I'm positive. The green is spinach.
Don't slice those proteins too early, please.
All right, Paulie, where are we at?
That's spinach.
2 minutes to go.
Push it, let's go, we got it.
Nice blob right in the middle.
I'm telling you, I think it's pork.
Okay, I'll go with
I'm
pork.
pretty sure it's
I trust
pork.
you. It's really stressful not being able to taste it, but if Kimberly's telling me pork, I have to trust her. This is what this challenge is all about. You trust your teammate until the bitter end.
Oh, hurry up and slice it.
90 seconds to go.
Burning me, man.
Put it back in the pan, put it in, open it up.
Are you sure that's not pork?
I'm positive.
Yeah. Okay, I trust you. I believe you.
60 seconds to go.
Flip each one over.
Paulie is micromanaging me. He made me frantic, and I hate being frantic.
Cap it, cap it, cap it, cap it.
Paulie, man, just let me do my
Hurry
thing. I got this.
Go, plate it. Yeah, just no, put it on, put it on.
10, 9,
I got it.
8, 7,
Puree's on the bottom.
6, 5,
Grab the protein.
4, 3, 2, 1, and serve. Let's start off with Devon and Paulie.
Slide the plate down. So, describe the dish.
It's pork. We rendered down the chorizo and cooked the spinach. The underneath was persimmon, mustard seed, and a little bit of apple cider vinegar.
Pork, as you know, is still pink. So it was raw when you sliced it, and then you cut it into chunks and then put it back in the pan, right?
Well, that was the only option we had. I mean, otherwise it was just straight raw.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, chef.
Next one, Wendy, Ryan.
Wendy and Ryan chose a veal chop for their protein, accompanied by a persimmon puree and sautéed spinach.
Why veal?
I trust Wendy's palate. She's the pork queen.
Did you taste that?
Actually, I just licked the outside, chef. Like a
She licked the
lollipop.
spice off until it was gone, chef.
You licked the outside of the protein.
Yes, chef.
Okay, thank you. Check it back down.
Wendy's got more than a few screws loose, but I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. You know, if I gotta lick something to try to win something cool, I mean, I'm probably gonna do it.
Andrew, Heather.
Andrew and Heather have prepared a pork loin with apricot puree and pan-fried Swiss chard.
Pork is delicious.
Thank you, chef.
Apricots, did you spot them or did you taste them?
I taste them, chef.
You taste them. Did you spot them?
No, I trust her palate, so I went with it.
That is delicious, very interesting.
Thank you, chef.
Right, slide down, please.
Kimberly and Heidi's dish consists of spice-rubbed pork with persimmon puree and collard greens.
Wow, the pork.
Wendy is like the pork queen, but when I hear that we're the only plate with veal, I'm definitely feeling a little bit nervous.
Why persimmon?
I just had that sweetness, chef.
Ladies, good job.
Thank you.
Interesting. First of all, Heidi and Kimberly, you had persimmon.
Yes.
Devon and Paula, you had persimmon.
Yes, chef.
Wendy and Ryan, you had persimmon as well.
Yes, chef.
Chef.
Heather and Andrew, you had apricot. And the right answer was persimmon.
That was one of the first flavors that Kimberly had told me, so it feels great that we got it in there.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Are you kidding me? My life.
It's okay. Now, Wendy and Ryan, you had spinach. Devon and Paula, you had spinach.
Yes, chef.
Andrew and Heather, you had Swiss chard. Heidi and Kimberly, you had collard greens. The right answer is Swiss chard.
Oh, damn.
Well done.
Thanks. Yes, good, good. We at least got one thing right on the plate, and I'm feeling confident.
Guess it wasn't spinach.
The only people who chose the Swiss chard missed the persimmon. It's kind of like the scales are just still teetering.
As far as the protein goes, which you know is the hero, 3 of you had pork. Wendy and Ryan had veal. The right answer was
Please, please, please let it be veal.
In today's I'll Taste It, You Make It challenge, the chefs paired up in an attempt to recreate one of Chef Ramsay's signature dishes.
as far as the protein goes, which you know is the hero, 3 of you had pork. Wendy and Ryan had veal. The right answer was veal. Wendy and Ryan, well done. The winning team is the blue team.
I got the veal, I got the veal. I told you I had a good palate.
Good job. Wendy, thank God you licked the out of that veal steak. You can lick the steak all day long, girl.
I knew it was veal. I knew it.
I should have listened to my gut instinct. I should have kept veal. Veal.
Are you positive it's veal?
You think it's pork?
Yeah, that's definitely pork.
Okay, we'll go pork. You are a Andrew.
Only one of you had the right answer. Wendy, young lady, you have an extraordinary palate.
Thank you, chef.
Well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Today, all 4 of you are going to be soaring high above the Santa Monica beach. On a trapeze.
What?
No, are you serious?
Yes. You'll be spinning at 30 feet in the air.
I'm excited for that trapeze. I've heard only good things about it. And plus, we're going to Santa Monica, man. It's